Hello everyone, in this video let us talk about learning how to get a notification from Jira based on changes done by people who are part of a specific group. So there was a question asked recently on the community from a user, and this question is all about getting notifications from tasks done by users in a group. So let us say you have a team of 100 people and they're all working on Jira. Maybe they are the assignees or they are the reporters, or maybe they are somehow involved in that particular project, or maybe a group of projects, or maybe several activities. Now in Jira we have to basically do two things. The first thing that we need to do is find out all those users who are part of a group. So that is number one. And then once you have the list of issues where those users are involved, basically users who are part of a group, then we need to get notified by Jira. So to do this, you first need to use a JQL. So if you use a JQL where you can try to write something like this: assignee in members of, and then you need to basically use the group name. So in this case I'm using Jira Cloud, and I'm trying to find out all the issues where the assignee is my Jira administrator. So I can use this function, this function using JQL, where I can use members of. So I'll get this list of issues. So right now I have 5 issues. Now this is just one example where I'm using assignee, but it can be anything based on, of course, reporter, or maybe you want to add more changes to this filter, this JQL. Now once you have this JQL defined, you can save it as a filter. So maybe I can save it as site admin issues, and the moment you save your filter, you will get this option on top called details, and if you click on it, you have the option to create a subscription. So this is a very common question asked by people, that how do we get notified from Jira? And you can actually do that very easily with the help of subscriptions, and subscriptions work on filters, and filters are nothing but your queries or your JQL that you define, or basically any search query that you have defined. It could be using JQL, or it could be using the basic search feature. Now I want to get a subscription. I want to basically get a personal subscription, or maybe I can send this email to maybe a group of users. So let us focus on a personal subscription, and I want to get email maybe once in a while, or maybe I want to get an email maybe every day. So let us try to get an email from Jira every day, maybe at 10 a.m. every morning. And this particular filter will, along with the subscription, will now start sending emails to the person who set this subscription, which is in this case me, but you can also configure it to send an email to a group of users, and you can have more than one subscription on the same filter. So let us create maybe one more subscription where I want to maybe send an email to site admins, the same email, but this time I want to just send them using I want to schedule it using a cron expression. This is also a good option because you can also have better control. But I think days per month, maybe I want to send an email every first day of every month, or maybe days per week. Maybe I want to send an email maybe Monday, Tuesday, or maybe on Friday. And there is an option called email this filter even if there are no issues found. So people will get some email with like a blank list. So the whole idea here is to get notified from Jira based on, of course, the filter results. And this feature is quite useful in Jira because with the help of course, filters and subscriptions, you can stay on top of your work, or maybe you can spam people if you want. Maybe you want to force them to do something. So I think Jira has the capability to send an email, but also when you know JQL, you also learn how to search for issues by combining different queries, or maybe in this case we talked about a function called members of, where we search for issues where people who are involved in those issues are part of a group. So this is all I want to share in this video, and I hope you enjoyed and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.